Hello again. For this video we're going to discuss how to solve rational exponent equations. And rational exponents are exponents that are in fractional form. That's what a rational number is. And we're going to use reciprocal exponents and the rules of exponents to solve this. So what we want to do is turn this r to the 3/4 into r to the first power. And the way we can do that is to raise this whole right-hand side to the reciprocal power of 3/4, which is 4/3. Now when I raise a power to a power, I multiply, and that gives me r to the first power. The 3's cancel, the 4's cancel, r to the first. But I have to raise the left-hand side to the same reciprocal power, which is 4/3. Now 4/3 power means the third root raised to the fourth power. So I can rewrite that as the 27 under a cube root, third root, and then raise it to the fourth power. And if I take the cube root of 27, we end up with a 3 raised to the fourth, and then 3 to the fourth power gives us 81, so r to the first should give us 81. And the way that you can confirm that that's correct is to put 81 back into the original r here. So if I put 81 in there and raise it to the 3/4 power, which is what the original problem does, I should get 27 back. Now this is a 3/4 here. So that means the fourth root of 81, so I want to take the fourth root of 81 and then take the cube that. So all I'm doing is checking my work. So the fourth root of 81 is the square root of 81 twice, so that's 9 and 3, so 3 to the third power, and 3 to the third power will give us 27. Example 2, we have added one more step here, and that's a -3. So in order to get at the r here, we still have to move things away from the r before I can do the reciprocal exponent. So I want to add 3 to both sides first. So I have r to the 5/4 power is going to equal 243. And then to get rid of the 5/4 power, to turn it into a power 1, we raise that to the 4/5 power. But I have to do that on both sides. So raise to the 4/5. These cancel out, leaving r to the first equal to 243 raised to the 4/5 power. Now the 4/5 power is really the fifth root of 243, and then I'm going to raise the whole thing to the fourth power. So 4/5 power. And the fifth root of 243 is going to give us a 3. So we have a 3 here raised to the fourth, and then r is equal to 3 to the fourth, which is 81 again. Example 3, our value of interest b is inside parentheses with a minus, an exponent on the outside, and a times -5. The whole thing is equal to -1215. So to solve that, we're going to strip away everything on the outside till I get b by itself. First thing we're going to do is divide both sides by -5. So when I divide the left-hand side by -5, we end up with a b minus 20 raised to the 5/4 power. And when I divide the right-hand side by -5, we end up with a 243. Now to get rid of this 5/4 exponent, because I got to get rid of that to get inside my parentheses, I'm going to raise this whole thing to the reciprocal of 4/5. So I'm going to raise this side to the 4/5 power also. The 4's cancel, the 5 cancels, leaving b minus 20 on the left-hand side. And again, this here means the fifth root of 243 raised to the fourth power. And we already did this calculation up here. Remember, we got 3 to the fourth after taking the fifth root, and then 3 to the fourth is 81. So this is going to end up equaling 81 right here. And the last step is simply to add 20 to both sides. So b will end up equaling 101. And if you want to be absolutely certain this is correct, you should take this number here and substitute it back up into this problem right there, and then calculate the whole thing out to make sure that it actually does equal -1215.